Hello, all poetry lovers. Welcome to English class. Today I have picked up a poetry written by William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth was an English poet who wrote on various topics, though a majority were about nature. His famous work was The Prelude. Wordsworth was England's poet laureate. Laureate refers to a poet who is officially appointed by a government and is often expected to compose poems for state occasions and other government events. So he was a poet laureate from 1843 to 1850. Now I'm going to reveal the name of the poem, To a Butterfly. And the starting lines goes like this. I have watched you now a full half hour, self-poised upon that yellow flower. And little butterfly, indeed I know not if you sleep or feed. The poet notices that a beautiful butterfly is sitting motionless on a yellow flower. Here the color yellow symbolizes freshness, happiness, positivity, energy, and enlightenment. All of the traits that a butterfly possesses. The word self-poised means that the butterfly is very calm, composed, and self-assured on that yellow flower. The poet gives the butterfly the human ability to be little. Here personification has been used. The butterfly is so stationary, so still that the poet does not know whether it is sleeping or feeding on the nectar of the yellow flower. So here the poet is bit confused seeing the motionless butterfly on the yellow flower. Further, the poet says, how motionless, not frozen sea is more motionless. And then, here the poet then repeats the word motionless, which reveals that he is in awe of the creature's ability to stay still. He makes a comparison between the butterfly and the frozen sea, saying that even a frozen sea is not as still as the butterfly. And then, what joy awaits you when the breeze hath found you out among the trees and calls you forth again. The poet wonders at what joy the butterfly will get if the breeze finds it among the trees and calls it to once again join him. Just as if they were playing a game of hide and seek. There is an implicit contrast between the solitary state of the poet and the pairing of the wind and the butterfly. And then the line goes on, this plot of orchard ground is ours, my trees they are, my sister's flowers. The poet then says that the plot of orchard where the butterfly and he were sitting was the poet's and his sisters. The trees were the poet's and the flowers were his sisters. And after that, to comfort this cute little butterfly, he says, here rest your wings when they are weary. Here lodge as in a sanctuary. Here the poet welcomes the butterfly with open arms at their orchard to rest its wings when they are tired of flying. He tells the butterfly that it can stay in the orchard as he would in a sanctuary, meaning to say that his orchard was as safe as a sanctuary, as a shelter or protection house. So here the butterfly is safeguarded and comforted by the poet. He further says, "Come often to us, fear no wrong, sit near us on the bough." He offers the butterfly to come frequently without any fear to the poet in his orchard. He tells the butterfly to sit near him, and they would then talk about sunshine and song, and also of summer days. So the line goes here like this: "Sit near us on the bough. We'll talk of sunshine and of song, and summer days when we were young, sweet childish days that were as long as 20 days are now." Here the poet is getting nostalgic. He is reminding and recalling his past days, his childhood days when he was a kid. Here the poet tells the butterfly to sit near him, and they would then talk. And what they would talk about? They would talk about sunshine and song. Of what time? Of summer days when the poet was a young boy and he used to play with his sister that time when they were young, and which were sweet childish days that lasted as long as 20 days of now. The days of childhood seems to be so much longer than those of the poet's present time, because for him childhood is a much more peaceful and joyful time, and that belongs solely to the poet and his sister. And that's why he said that sweet childish days that were as long as 20 days are now. I hope you have loved and enjoyed this poem. Thank you so much.